Comic Uno, and today I'm doing a review for Wolverine and X-Men issue 19. And this is away from the Avengers vs. X-Men stuff, kind of starting anew for Wolverine X-Men. We even see Marvel Now on here, so I guess it's going towards the Marvel Now stuff also. So yeah, before I talk about this issue though, just want to remind you guys, I have 2 reviews on Dark Avenger Inc. that I usually have on Comic Uno, and that is Action Comics Annual Issue 1, and Ultimate Comics Spider-Man issue 16.1. So if you want to go check out those reviews, go to the description below and have a link for Dark Avenger Inc. That way go check out those reviews and subscribe, because I always have different videos that I don't usually have on this channel. So let's talk about Wolverine and X-Men issue 19. Let's talk about the cover. Perfect cover. Really, something that we get to see with this issue is, you know, all the different characters of Wolverine and X-Men, different rosters having their own story. Kitty trying to hire somebody, Wolverine and Rachel trying to figure out, oh, who killed Brew, and Beast trying to figure out, how do I save Brew, if it's even possible. So I enjoyed that, and something I did like about this issue is that there's so much backstory that, you know, you'll enjoy it, especially if you like any of these characters in this roster. That's probably why you're picking up this series. You're probably gonna enjoy it because you get different stories, different contained stories with different characters with your favorite roster. And for me, I definitely enjoyed it. But let's talk more about the story, see if I really enjoyed it. So with this, like I said, Kitty Pryde is trying to figure out who should I hire. And who will be the perfect person to replace Brew, or maybe not replace, but at least get a new person that who could replace Brew, but at least get a new person to try to fill his shoes. So that's a struggle for Kitty. Iceman's just hanging out with the kids for a little while because kids gotta do something. And there's new mutants coming into the school because of the whole AVX stuff. Beast again just trying to figure out how to save Brew. And Rachel and Wolverine trying to find out, alright, who killed Brew? And Hellfire Club saying, oh, well, we killed Brew, but let's give you a little hard time and say, yeah, we killed Brew, but what are you going to do about it? You know, you can't get us. And that's what happens. And then there's this weird cliffhanger about Frankenstein, which I guess they're leading up to. Something about carnivals happening soon. I know that because of the covers, which I don't know if I'm going to be really interested in, but we'll see. I definitely wasn't interested with that cliffhanger. But I actually really like this issue. With Wolverine and X-Men, one problem I've always said with this is the art really sucks, but the story is really great. And that's why I kind of love this series. It's because, I mean, I think in my personal opinion that if a story is really great but the art really sucks, it's a little better than the art being really great and the story really sucking. I don't know why, I just feel like, I guess that at least it brings story across. Like with this series, it's a really good roster, really good story, and same thing with this. It just felt like, actually felt like a giant-sized issue because of how much was going on. But not too much. It's like, oh wait, alright, stop, you know, what just happened, this too much. Not like that. It's more of, wow, this actually felt like a really packed-in issue, and it's only, alright, it's $4, but it's definitely worth the $4 because it actually felt like a lot happened. Even though it's not like, oh, this person died, oh, well, this is what this motive of this person is. It's not like that. It's just that a lot of different stuff are going on with different characters, and they don't all have to be in the same room. A lot of team books get that confused. You could separate the team a little, and they did that really well in this. They could concentrate on different characters really well. Because, for me, I'm a big Kitty Pryde fan, and they concentrate on that character a lot. I'm sure if you're a big Iceman fan, a big Wolverine fan, a big Rachel fan, you could have the satisfaction saying, wow, they actually concentrate on the character, even though it's a team book, and they're not just painted into the background. And that's something I really like about this series, is that they do concentrate on different characters. So yeah, I just really enjoyed the story. Again, the cliffhanger I wasn't so crazy about, but who knows? I mean, you gotta give a story a chance before it actually started. I'm just not a big Carnival fan. You know, Heroes got screwed with the Carnival, so the TV show Heroes. So I'm not a big Carnival fan. I'm usually not optimistic about Carnival stories, but it could be interesting. You know, I trust the writer. I think Jason Aaron writes this. I trust him. He does a really good job with this series. I'm sure the story is gonna be great. Again, the art for me, I'm not a big fan of it. It's like kind of puffy art. It's either this art or very graffiti, abstract art. And I don't know which one I like better. I actually think I like this one a little bit better than the graffiti art. but still don't like either of them. I mean, you can tell really with the cover, it's just not the best art for the series. I just wish the art was better, because I love the story, and I think that the series is right here, and the series could really be up here, you know, skyrocketing if it just had better art. But I thought the story was really good, and to tell you the truth, a really good jumping on point. I think they explain a lot of different things that are going on with AVX, and it's just a really great way to actually get into Wolverine and X-Men, especially if you like these characters. And one great thing I love, again, I'm a big Kitty Pryde fan, so I love how we find out in the end who I guess this is kind of a spoiler, because there's not much spoilers in this, but it's kind of a spoiler. But Kitty ends up picking Storm as the new teacher, and I think that's awesome, because Kitty and Storm do have a great relationship with each other. But it's also, do we trust Storm? Because we've seen AVX Consequences that she's been letting go Ilyana Rasputin and kind of looking another way. So could Storm kind of bring some controversy to this series? Who knows? But I think that's a really interesting addition to the series. I just think these characters are just really close, and it should be interesting to see how they kind of play together. And I love all these characters. They just keep bringing characters that work really well together. And I wish they brought Deadpool in, but still, I did enjoy it, and I think Storm is definitely a good pick. Also, got to mention, the only thing I was a little pissed off with the art was, because I'm a big Peter Parker fan, you guys know that, I'm a big Spidey fan. One thing I was pissed off at, let me see if I can find, is, Peter's in a bow tie, like he was a geek from high school again. Peter doesn't look like this usually, ever, so I don't know why they put him in a bow tie and a sweater vest again. I was like, have you been reading Peter Parker? Have you been reading Spider-Man at all? The art, yeah, you know, I'm nitpicking because I'm a big Spider-Man fan, but for me, I was like, oh, okay, that's a little step back. So I wasn't really thrilled about that. But other than that, I really enjoyed this issue. I gave it 4.5, and definitely pick it up. It's worth reading. Yeah, so this is Comic Uno, and guys, don't forget to follow me on Twitter for the rant situations and Comic Uno, and I'll see you guys later. Bye. And I say pick this up.